Alright, so this is Samsung's 520 washer. It's our largest capacity washer out there on the market right now. It's 5.0 cubic feet. You can fit a king-size company and a lot more. You actually fit 31 bath towels inside a single load. So
wow.
It's out there. And based on the fact that it's a large capacity washer, one of the features that we're really promoting this week is Power Foam. What Power Foam is designed for all larger capacity washers. And it's designed to make sure you get even distribution of soap throughout the entire wash. So you're cleaning a king-size comforter, that entire comforter gets the same amount of soap.
Okay.
So the way that it works is you put your soap in just like normal, put your high-efficiency detergent, put it in here, and what we'll do is we'll mix that detergent with water, and then we actually infuse air right down here. We infuse air to create a foam. So as your soap comes into the wash drum, it comes in as a foam, not as a liquid. It kind of comes from the bottom, and foam has a much larger surface area than liquid, so that foam more evenly distributes the detergent throughout the entire wash.
Great.
Other things that Power Foam does is foam is able to get into your clothes quicker, so that means that it's going to start cleaning almost instantly. It gets into your clothes 40 times faster than traditional soap.
So does that actually make the wash cycle faster?
It doesn't change the actual cycle time. It changes a few different things. It changes the distribution of soap. It gives you enhanced cleaning performance, and it also allows you to use cold water to get the same effects as if you wash it in water.
Okay.
There's a difference in it. You also have VRT Plus. It stands for Vibration Reduction Technology Plus, and that makes our washers safe to be put on any floor of the house. They're going to be extremely quiet. They're not going to vibrate, make any kind of noise. And the way that works is we have a hoop right in here, and then a hoop around the back of the drum. And inside that hoop, there's stainless steel ball bearings, and they spin to counterbalance an unbalanced load. So say I'm putting all my clothes inside the washer, put like t-shirts and socks and towels inside of there. As everything gets wet, the towels are going to weigh the most.
Right.
So if the towels get stuck on one side of the washer, as those towels go up, the ball bearings from the other side will counterbalance the weight. So it's always going to be able to self-stabilize itself and run very, very quietly. So if it's next to your bedroom, your living room, you don't have to worry about all the noise in the washer. One other neat feature on here is Pure Cycle. What Pure Cycle is designed to do is it keeps your washer smelling fresh at all times. And it's a cycle you run about once a month. We'll actually let the customer know when it's time to run it. And the great thing about it, it requires no additives, no harsh chemicals, no bleach. So all the customer will have to do, hit the Pure Cycle button. What we do is we bring in hot water, 158 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we spin that hot water around at a high spin speed. And what it does is it's going to eliminate 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, strictly using hot water.
Wow.
Again, you run it once a month. It's really easy to do. All you do is push a button.
Right. So that's kind of like when you already have to clean your washer and dryer on a regular basis. So
exactly.
You don't always do that, probably.
But yeah. So now
this makes it much easier.
Makes it easier, and it also means that the customer doesn't have to go out and purchase something to clean their washer. Everything they need is built in with a push of a button. And one other new feature I'd like to point out on both our washer and dryer. You see this symbol right here, the wool mark. We have a wool wash cycle in our washer, which a lot of companies will have a wool wash cycle, including Samsung. But we're the first company in the United States to have a wool mark certified dryer. So that means that you can wash your wool sweater, you can also dry your wool sweater in the dryer, which is really, really convenient. Other than washing it, let it sit out for a day until it dries. Now you can dry it in here, and you don't have to worry about shrinking or damage to your wool, which is pretty neat. And there's steam in both the washer and the dryer. Steam in the washer works to get out your stains, something that's set in your shirt or your pants if it's been too long. And then steam in the dryer will work to get out wrinkles and also refresh your clothes.
Okay.
And then the color that you see right here is our stainless platinum color. It's been very, very popular for us. It looks great. Laundry is now becoming a kind of a showpiece in the house. People aren't hiding it in the basement anymore. They're putting it on their first floor, their second floor, and they're showing their friends and family when they go, all right, check out my washer. So now we have really, really great colors for them as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And this piece is currently on the market right now. So this one's been available since May.
What does it retail at?
It retails for $15.99 for the washer, $15.99 for the dryer, and that's in the stainless platinum color.
Okay.
The model that you see right over here, this is a new model that is not out on the market yet. This is the 431 laundry pair, scheduled to release this February. In stainless platinum, the retail price is expected to be $11.99 for the washer, $11.99 for the dryer. Some of the differences from the machine that I just showed you, that model will be our flagship piece. So this is going to have a different capacity. That one's 5.0 cubic feet. This one's 4.5 cubic feet. which means it's still big enough to fit a king-size comforter and has room for even more than a king-size comforter. So still gives you that extra large capacity. It's still going to give you power foam technology. You're also going to get VRT, the vibration reduction technology, steam in the washer and the dryer. Some of the main difference is going to be the capacity, slight differences in your vibration system. That model has an LCD display. This model here has an LED display. And then that model also has a larger door design compared to this model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So go on over here to the range.
I'm interested in the range.
Yeah, this range is really, really cool. It's the first range of its kind out. It actually won an Eco Design Award at 2011 CES. I forgot to mention that the 520 washer also won an Eco Design Award this year at CES. But the neat thing about this range, this oven you're going to see right here, is from the outside you look at, it looks like a standard freestanding oven. It's 5.9 cubic foot capacity if you use it as a single oven. But as we call it, the Flex Duo, which means that you can convert it from one oven to two ovens. So this divider right here, if I remove this, you now have one large oven. So if maybe you're hosting Thanksgiving, plenty of room for the big Thanksgiving turkey. But if I slide this in right here, I can divide this into two oven cavities, and what this allows me to do is, one, I could use both cavities at the same time. So maybe I'm making dessert up top and making the main dish down at the bottom. It's not going to mix any odors between the two compartments, and that's based on the convection system and the way that heat naturally moves. So it makes sure that you keep the odor of one in one compartment, no transfer to the other compartment. The other advantage, and the reason we won the Eco Design Award, is based on energy savings that this model will give you. And that's because, say maybe you're making a pizza for your family. A pizza doesn't take up the entire oven.
Right.
So now you put in this insert, you put your pizza right here on top, and you use the upper button, and now you're only heating this upper cavity. Or same thing, you can do it on the bottom and only heat the lower cavity. So why heat up the entire oven if you're just using a small portion of it?
That makes a lot of sense.
So again, this is the first oven of its kind to have this Flex Duo option. One neat thing about it, you take this out.
What is this made of?
Oh, it's a ceramic material. We also have insulation built into the inside to make sure there's no heat transfer.
Okay.
So you can have two separate temperatures, one temperature up top, one temperature on the bottom.
Love that.
So it's really neat. And then one question you get a lot is, where am I going to store this if I'm not using it? We have a storage drawer down here below. It's actually a warming drawer as well. But right up top here, we have an area that you can slide this in and store it. You don't lose any space in your warming drawer as well. So it's a really, really easy and convenient way to store your Flex Duo. Some other neat features on this range is the fact that it has traditional self-clean. We also have a steam clean technology, and that's something that's consistent throughout every single Samsung range out there on the market. What we do is it takes 20 minutes to clean your oven. You take 10 ounces of water, simply pour it in the bottom of the oven, close the door, and then you hit the steam clean button. And 20 minutes later, you take a rag and wipe it out. So it's 20 minutes to clean your range rather than self-clean, which you can take anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Also saves a lot of energy because you're only heating up to 140 degrees rather than heating up to 600 or 800 degrees with the self-clean.
And do you have anything unique with the cooktop?
With the cooktop, we have a few different models out. So this model here is a true electric cooktop. So some neat things on our cooktop here is the adjustable rings. So you can go from 6 to 9 to 12 inches, and that's just easily done through your controls right here to adjust what size ring you would like to use. We also have a burner over here that's a fast boil option, that if you're making spaghetti or something that you need to prepare or boil water, you use the fast boil burner and it's going to bring it to a boil much quicker than a traditional electric cooktop. And then again, the control panel on the back gives you the bright LED controls, very easy to use, and see exactly how much time left is in your recipe, or what temperature you have the oven heated to. So it's really neat. We have real durable metal knobs. If you feel it, it's nice and heavy. So it's something that it's not like the plastic knobs you see in a lot of other ranges. So there's no corners being cut on any of this range. It's real attention to detail, gives you a nice professional feel when you're using our range.
Sounds great. Thanks for the introduction to these appliances.
Yeah, no problem.